Hi, I'm Jody and I am the founder of Cans4Cash collection service to collect cans for cash. How it all began. Cans4Cash collection service to collect cans for cash was created kind of out of chance. I was looking for a job and every morning I would sit down at my computer and I would get on the web and I'd start looking at all the different new employment opportunities out there, and I'd start tailoring my cover letters and I'd start sending out CVs, and I'd look out my window, 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and I'd look out my window and I'd start seeing all these people going through my recycling bin and my garbage can, or my neighbor's recycling bin and my neighbor's garbage can, and they're looking for bottles and cans. And I started thinking about it and I said, there's a need, there's a demand there. The gears started grinding and the seed was planted. And so for the next 4 months I started observing more and more people collecting bottles and cans. And so anyways, that's how it all began. Our mission here is threefold, is to recycle, to reuse, and to use less. Cans4Cash collection service. We promote, being green, assisting the environment. We use recycled paper, for example, and our bicycles. We use bicycles, and we use trailers, and our trailers are made from junk, stuff that I find in the garbage, and refurbished junk, stuff that I've reused and remade, and people have donated wheels and carts and garbage, and we intend to stay that way. And I want to use electric scooters and electric vehicles, and that's the way we want to always be. Cans4Cash. By using Cans4Cash collection service, you are you're assisting in creating new employment opportunities. What I mean by that is, people that collect bottles and cans, they're out there, and you're giving them a job, and you're also helping out the environment. You're being greener, hats off. On their side, the people that collect bottles and cans, they're no longer degrading themselves. They're no longer lowering themselves by going through your garbage in your recycling bin or dumpster diving. You pick up the phone or you send us an email and we come directly to your door and we pick up your bottles and cans. Hats off. On your side, as a resident, people no longer are going down the street pushing carts at 4 a.m. making noise. People no longer are invading your privacy by going through your garbage or your recycling bin. Hats off. Everyone's winning. Cans4Cash. Strange people no longer walking down your neighborhood, freaking out your kids. Who collect bottles and cans? Why do you use the service? Who collect? Cans4Cash collection service. Who collect bottles and cans? Well, those that collect bottles and cans are usually people less fortunate. That's the truth. But other people collect bottles and cans. Homeless people, they collect bottles and cans. Elderly people. People that lost money on the stock exchange. Nortel. A lot of people lost money on Nortel. Old people lost money, and who's going to hire you at 75 years old? I'm 44 years old, and it took me 4 months looking every day. Second, third job interview. I thought I was going in to sign a contract. No, they didn't hire me. They hired someone 20 years my junior. Imagine being 70, 75 years old, 65 years old, 60 years old. Jeez. Anyway, kids collect. Teenagers collect. Youth collect. The Scouts collect. The Girl Scouts collect for special activities. Those collect. People that just got here to Canada. Refugees. Political refugees. People that hold master's degrees and doctorate degrees in their countries. Yet when they come here, they lack the official languages of English and French. And they're subjected to collecting bottles and cans to make ends meet. Those people collect bottles and cans. People that made stupid, asinine errors in life. They collect bottles and cans. They paid for their errors by going to prison. Perhaps they have a criminal record that haunt them in the present, but they collect bottles and cans. People that suffer from disabilities or grave mental issues, they collect bottles and cans. people that lack skills collect bottles and cans. People that are uneducated. People that don't have no education at all. I've been collecting bottles and cans now for some time, and I've come to realize that 2/3 of the collectors that I come across just so happen to be women. And I started thinking about it, and I started doing some research, and I looked into things, and I did some comparisons. For example, I looked at one facility. One facility we have here in Montreal, and I looked at it and I said, okay, let's say homeless shelters we have for men. How many do we have? And I did some comparisons. And I said, look, okay, let's just look at one facility. And, okay, let's look at men and women. And we have, let's just say on the coldest month of the year, we have 800 beds for men and 50 beds for women. There's a problem here. Something, doesn't, 2/3 of the collectors I meet are women. So there's a problem there. Anyways, Cans4Cash collection service, our objective is to organize and facilitate the process for all those people that I just spoke about. Why? Well, so we can employ them, so we can pay them decent salaries, so we can give them benefits, so that we can pay them, dental and eye care and savings and bonuses, and that's our objective. And why are we we're making it? Because of people like you, because people that are using our service, residents. That's how come it's happening. I've reached out to our Minister of Finance. Our Minister of Finance, the response I got is, we don't have any money to help you out with. Great plan, no money to help you out with. I reached out to our Minister of Environment, and I said, Minister of Environment, please look into this. This is a demand here, a real demand. We have a real demand. We need help. Please, anything can help. Anything. I had a whole list. The response I got was, great plan. You're helping us catch the slippage that goes through the system. Well, let me tell you what the slippage is. In Quebec, we throw out 400 million deposit containers per year. That's an estimated over $20 million per year. Do you know what help Cans4Cash collection service can do to those people that I just spoke about with $20 million plus per year? Please, folks, continue to use our services at Cans4Cash collection service. Please. Anyway, we've done some progress here. We only began in June 1st, 2015. We did all kinds of events. We've done 4 major events, some of which included the Children's Wish, Point Wish softball tournament. We did the Farmer Pre Weekend to end women's cancers. And we were able to do at least a dozen small donations. $20 here, $20 there, $20 here, $20 there. It's not much now. But next year, maybe it'll be $200 here, $200 there, $200 here, $200 there. And maybe in 2 years, it'll be $2,000 here, $2,000 there, $2,000 here, $2,000 there. Ergo, and so forth and so forth. Cans4Cash collection service. And thank you for those others that have helped us out. The only people that are helping us out are the non-profits. Reclaim Literacy. This website that you're looking at right now, Reclaim Literacy, a non-profit in Place Saint-Henri, made it for us. Our logo, not this one, I made this one, but our new logo, made by a young man with disabilities, like me, the founder. Thank you. That's it, folks. Cans4Cash collection service. Keep on using us, please.